Hello and good morning, everybody. This is Divim here, and you are now watching Divim's gaming channel. How's everybody this morning? I hope you're all doing great. I'm doing all right myself. And we'll start off with where we left off yesterday, which was we were infiltrating the. Let's get the exact name for this area. It is the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Come down here and infiltrate this secret science base that is messing with cryopods, looks like. So let's step in and see what is going on here. Actually, all right, let's see here. You got the quest up. Doesn't look like there's any little quest indicators and telling me where I need to go, so we're just gonna have to do this out as we go.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with samples?
Animal testing.
That batch failed spectacularly.
Central lab. Okay, it looks like there is a quest marker going towards the central lab. Hibernation lab, there we go.
You get tired of patrol. Let's go, Russell. What? Hey, I saw that. No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
No, you're not. How embarrassing. I must have left at home. And Tim, you better show some identification real fast if you want to keep your kneecaps. Let's go with... No, you're not.
What?
You don't see
I
some
don't need to see your
identification.
identification.
Move along.
Move along.
I'm a Jedi Master. And I am stuck over in here. Oh, great. Well, this just stinks. Help, I'm stuck. Help me, guys, I'm stuck. Well, at this rate, oh, man. Alright, I'm just gonna reload the game. Man, that stinks. I got stuck. Trying to escape that guy. Alright, let's try this again. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Okay, they got a locked door here.
Nice going.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get down there. Ah, here we go. Dimethyl sulfide, or sulfoxide. Formulation version 1283.2G. Discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Warning, do not store directly at, or do not stare directly at contents. Okay. Why? Alright. Transfer dimethyl sulfoxide to canister. Warning, this procedure may result in invalidation of experiment results and the death of human test subjects. Further information. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% dimethyl sulfoxide concentration in circulation. But we need as much as we possibly can. But I'll end up killing people if I take it all. And I don't think Phineas will be happy with only 26.371% of the dimethyl sulfoxide. Let's see. Lifetime employment program. Objective to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. Results inconclusive. Prognosis cautiously optimistic. Oh boy, this is a really tough choice. Do I kill the people or do I let them live? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a toughie. This is a major toughie. Well, Phineas knows how to use this stuff more than these doofuses do. But I really hate to kill a bunch of innocent people inside of the tubes. Unless they're using prisoners. But then again, prisoners are just, you know, more than likely people that just didn't want to do their job. Phew. Tough choices, tough choices. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess I'm gonna save him. There. Or let me see, can I transfer it all? Still, if I really wanted to. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could, yeah. There. Sorry, guys. What happens when you're part of a corporate experiment? Things just go bad. Just another write-off. Easy peasy. Despite getting stuck the first time around. Alright, so now, what do we got for our quest lines? Now we've got Star-Crossed Troopers. So I gotta go back to Edgewater. Find Nyoka's friends. I got this one, which seems to be busted, and I can't seem to ever get it to work. Alright, back to the ship.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
No.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Yeah. You mean stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing? Got your attention at least. I'm just getting started, or let's skip the pleasantries. You mean stumbling around the colony pretending you know what I'm doing?
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Yeah, what can I say? Sounds like you approved.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
Yeah, there is, but unfortunately, I don't think you have what's best for the colony in your mind. Alright, how do you know from the Hope?
We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, all we had to do was scan the passenger manifest.
Alright. You wanted to talk to me and make your offer.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
Yeah, you want the dimethyl sulfide or sulfoxide. Okay. You need better security. Anybody could have lifted those chemicals.
Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Alright, fine, convince me.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Okay. You want me to sell him out? I never liked the guy anyway. Not for free. The answer is no. We're done here, Ada. Or hold on. Getting a lot of noise on the signal. Could you fuck off and never call back? I like that last one.
You are making a serious mistake.
Yeah, I'm sure I am.
Today's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congratulations, Ada. You did a good job.
We'll be here, Captain.
Alright, don't need Ellie, don't need Parvati. I'll take Sam. Take a little robo muscle with me. Alright. Let's go talk to Phineas, give him his chems.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Yay!
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
On your chemicals in the ministry, the board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
The board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process. Something about repeatedly reviving humans from extended hibernation. Never mind that. Halcyon's about to collapse. The board's been covering it up. I'm going to go with Science 40. The board's trying to mitigate damage to
You say
human
the board's
tissue.
trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Colony's on the verge of collapse. The board's been trying to cover it up. What makes you say that? The board scientists sounded optimistic. I'm going to go with colony's on the verge of collapse. The board's been trying to cover it
I
up.
know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
It gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon. Board's got a plan to save us. They're going to freeze all the workers. No, it's just
Hold on.
well, the
Let me
first
see if I
one.
understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
No, I didn't quite say
I always knew
that.
Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Need to think about this. There has to be something we can do. So that's it. We just give up. All the trouble I went through was nothing. This colony is a mess. I'll be glad to put it behind me as soon as I get the chance. I think I'm going to go with first one. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
I like that idea.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
What suggestions? Can we just skip the part where you asked me to do something insane? I'm going to go with Science 40. There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Alright. Let's see, I wasn't being entirely serious. Phineas, did you not hear the part where I said it's not exactly safe? Or engineering 20. The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to reroute power from the unreliable. I'm gonna go with that one.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you are. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
I will be back. Alright, got another level. And with it, some new skills and perks. Alright, what do I want to boost up here? I'm going to have to boost up some... I'm going to boost up my hacking. Oh, I didn't know Sam boosted up hacking. Boost up my lockpicking. And I can boost up... What can I boost? I'll boost up my hacking. There we go. Yep. The perks. What do I can do here? Confidence. Armor Master. Increase the armor rating and skill bonuses from any armor you wear. Ooh, I like that one. There we go. That's what I'm going for. To the Hope. I hope. Second here. There.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask...
No, I'm not gonna ask her to bring Sam down.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Alright, that's all for now then. I'll do as you
If
say.
you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
I'm sure he is. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take Parvati. Probably gonna need some engineering skills. And possibly even the Vicar for some hacking. There we go. Home sweet home. Where my guy was cryogenically frozen for well over 30 years. Loot. guy.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Engineering and lie. I was sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it. They sent me to extract a few samples from your frozen cargo. That's gross. I think I'm gonna go with I was sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it.
Explode? Holy shit. Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Alright. Full starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Okay, so where's this uniform that he was talking about over here? Is it in here? Got some cigarettes. Tremor Cleaver Ultra. Perfecto. Some fresh woolly milk. Necklace. Some mag picks. Light ammo. Not even this had any. Well, I guess the UDL key card was what I needed. That card I needed. I think that's what they were talking about. But I'm not gonna go that route. I'm gonna go up this way. It's up here. Ooh, loot.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a long fall. Ah, sprats. Move it, you mangy sprat things. Loot all the things. Loot them all. Alright. Mag picks. Anything over here? Nope. Finding a lot more blood around the ship lately. This must be the clumsiest crew on record. You know how hard it is to get bloodstains on a steel hull? I'm going to run out of antiseptic wash. With the amount of time I've spent on these floors, I'd better have a promotion waiting in Halcyon. Chief Custodial Engineer sounds fine to me. Alright. We got the Hope Bridge key card. Okay. Alright, nothing too important on those. Another UDL identity cartridge. Okay.
Great work.
Yeah, I know. You do great works. Awesome. Alright. Unauthorized access will result in immediate termination upon arrival in Halcyon. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Access to storage pods is currently unavailable. Available function status, power status report, logs viewed, archived logs are recorded, audio transmissions, and or internal messages. See status. Current pod count 9,999. Okay. Let's check out the logs. Pod removal CB5524. Unknown crew member. Occupant Divim. That was me. Unknown crew member. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever. Just keep from damaging the boards. Bottom line, disgraceful.
You alright, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
I'll be fine. There we go. What's this? Ooh, robots, dead robots. Okay, let's go up to the bridge. Wait a minute, no, I can't go to the bridge yet. I gotta go and do other things. Alright. Communications cannot be powered until the reactor is repaired or an auxiliary power source is provided. Darn it. So. Okay, what's this over here? What's this objective?
Remember not to take breaks on company time.
I'll remember. Okay, so I'm gonna head back. Head back over here. This way I can just slough off the disguise for a second, and then we're gonna go this way. Oh, auxiliary power supply. What did I forget? I forgot something important. Ooh. I think I came back, I got some ammo. Alright, so gotta hop down here. Break a leg. Ow! There we go, let's patch her in.
That ought to do it, Captain.
Now I can head back and do all that other stuff. Alright. Reroute communications to the unreliable. There we
Can
go.
you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
File not found. Well, what good are you then if you can't play me mood-suitable music? Alright, here we go. Taking the plunge.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Alright, let's see. Comms. Patch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Alright, I'm ready to skip the Hope. I don't care if it's the right thing or not. We're doing it.
Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Alright, skip to the Terra 2.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Sweet.
Well, it's been a good life.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in
Doing it. I mean, affirmative.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
Damn Skippy.
That's what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
They're all gonna die eventually.
It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
We're all gonna die! And we made it alive.
Oh,
We didn't die.
We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Perhaps I should.
Home. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
Nope, don't plan on it. Alright, let's see if I can get it to get out of here before my meter runs out. Boom! Alright, made it. There wasn't a way where I could like turn all the robots against the people in the ship. I think there's might be a way to do that. I'm not 100% sure.
This must be unsettling for you, Captain.
I'll tell you what's unsettling. And it's not this. Get out of my way. Using up my time meter. Okay. Doesn't seem like that terminal has any way of shutting down the robots. Let's check over here. No, nothing in there, just a bunch of transcripts. But I'll take all this nice, lovely loots.
Well done. Nicely done.
Another UDL identity cartridge. Oh, what's down here? Some robots. And boom, we just lost her.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
You're experiencing errors. I should take you to a mechanical engineer. The statement is false. Or I was in one of the pods. I just woke up. The statement is false.
Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is
Error.
false.
Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Everything I say is false. Nah, it's a bunch more messages and stuff. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Let's go check in on Phineas.
Captain, I am receiving a Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
Oh,
It
Lord.
would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How
Yeah.
may I be of assistance?
Alright, talk to you
May
later.
luck be with
I gotta
you.
go and help him
Of
out.
course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Ain't that the truth? Alright, so we're gonna go to Phineas's lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Gonna need some muscle with me this time around. Gonna take Sam and Nyoka. Maybe I should have brought along Felix. He had that boost of damage against corporate soldiers. Look what that acid did to that guy from Sam. Look how corroded that armor is now. Pick up posters. Oh, that's my pod that I was in. Scrap mechanicals. Loot all the things. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything here. Unless there's some kind of spot I missed somewhere. Man, they really trashed the place, didn't they? I don't care about cysty pigs. Alright. Please present login password to continue. Okay. I don't have the login password. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boost up my my hacking skills here. There we go. And then save that. And then my inventory, I'm gonna unequip my armor. And that should provide me a boost. There we go. If you're seeing this screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Divim, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Must delete entries from terminal memory, no telling who might be looking. First entry. Okay, this is him talking about Hope made it to Halcyon after all this when he decided, you know, he found out. Talks about how the board stranded people there. He wants to revive them. Second entry, 113 seconds, now a new record. Okay, now he's starting to unfreeze everybody, or trying to. He's working on pigs. At least I think he is. Let's see. 113 seconds new record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. The subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I keep doing this, strictly speaking. I do know the Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. Okay, so he has tried thawing out other people. On to subject number 13. And he was complaining about the board doing human experimentations. They say I'm a murderer. I'm right. They're right. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Okay. And he's hoping that the Hope's colonists will forgive him for doing those experiments on those colonists that failed. Alright. Panel successfully unlocked. There we go. Okay, here we are in Phineas's secret little apartment in his secret base. It's a secret within a secret within yet another secret. Finn's Force. Tartarus nav key. Now I can travel to Tartarus.
Great work.
Go and loot Phineas's home. Gonna take all his stuff. think that's everything. I don't think there's much else here. Now, let's take a look at that Finn's Force thing. It is a long gun. It is got N-ray damage. Got the fun times zero. It's got boost critical damage. It's shoots out 3 projectiles. I think it's a type of shotgun, maybe. Let's try it out. I'm gonna replace my sniper rifle with it. Oh, nice. It's not a shotgun. It's a burst fire style weapon. I'll take it. I mean, too bad it doesn't have a sight. But, oh well. Okay, so on
Felix and the
to...
Vicar are arguing again.
good for
Captain,
Felix and the
as
Vicar.
it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Well, good for them.
Those Borg goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
Guns a-blazing.
Heroism, but the board's gonna be after us next. We gonna finish what we started?
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Alright, well, we can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if there are any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior.
Everything I
Breaking
do
into
is
Tartarus
risky.
will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really need to do this,
We've got
keep the final
guns.
spares and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Okay, alright. Well, I still got some missions I want to do.
Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish.
Yeah,
You got some
that's
sort
the...
of plan in mind?
Play it smart. Talk our way through it if we can. I've never had a plan, and I'm not starting now, buddy. We go in, we kill everyone between us and our goal. I think I'm going to go with... I have never had a plan, and I'm not starting now,
that's
buddy.
A program I can get behind.
Thinking on your feet's more important anyhow.
Yes, who needs a plan?
That's right. Who needs a plan? I sure as heck don't. Never had a plan, and I ain't starting to now. Alright. Well, I gotta still go to Terra 2, and I got that quest for Nyoka I'm gonna get done before, I'm gonna set that as active. Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Alright, let's head out with Nyoka.
We'll be here, Captain.
And Nyoka, and we'll go with Felix. Yeah, we'll go with Felix and Nyoka. Okay, so where's this thing taking me? All the way over here. So I'm going to go to the geothermal plant, which seems to be the closest location to where I got to go. geothermal plant, and I gotta go out that way. Like this, we gotta go this way. Okay. All right, I'm almost there. Oop, okay, we've got some marauders.
This is the outpost.
Right, there we go! That'll lord him!
Next one, fire! Everyone all right?
Yeah. That was pretty easy. Ash pile here, dead body there. Bypass shunt. Busted lock on that, but there's a locked door in it. Ooh, it's a vending machine. Alright, let's see what can we... Anything good in here? Got a pristine elite troop armor. Ooh. I'll buy that off of it. Give that over to Parvati. Sell my junk off. There we go. It's Spacer's choice. I thought I saw a, maybe I didn't see a locked door. I thought I saw one. Ooh, there's a open door up here. Ooh, and, loot. Spacer's Chew. Ooh, 8 cartridges. Money, 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 money. Yeah, guess not. I thought there was one, but I must have been seeing things. Alright, let's continue on with the quest. Where's that? There we go.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Well, if you couldn't open it again, how in the heck can you fix it? Alright, let's take all the stuffs.
What did you do?
Oh, hell. I'm sorry, Nyoka.
Yeah, we'll get to the dead bodies in a second. I'm looting the place. Alright, this display is faded, buttons almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what look like Rebecca's final entries. Law helped me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled, or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we were stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there was no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from where we can. Anderson's about ready to sign up, offers life and service to Spacer's Choice, just so we can take a shower. Claire, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I effed up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We're sick of getting sick, of boil wrapped it on and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down. But this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
I don't... They were...
Well, that really stinks.
The bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. I'd to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
Well, she'd still want to know just the same as you did. I'd have kept it from her that it was only would have hurt her. I would have told her
maybe.
The kid needs to know.
I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
You're guessing here anyway to find out for sure. Might do it. I think there was anything about the wilderness you don't know, or I'd rather just go in there guns a-blazing.
We need a plan. You may be a capable sort, but so are my friends. I ain't making that mistake twice. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Alright, let's go to Scylla and get some primal pheromone glands. Okay, let's see here. Back to the unreliable.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Good for them. I'm not one that's big into Aetherwave serials.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Alright, Scylla.
We gotta talk about this.
Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they sent you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Shock and disbelief, seeing how most of my friends are still on Earth. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Right, forgot about that. Though, shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Alright, well, this is obviously important for you. Let's go do it. Another time, Felix. We've got work to do. You sure? You don't sound too sure about this. Go with number one.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Alright. Thank me later. Alright, so I'm going to take Nyoka, and I'm going to take Felix with me, which is the two people that are in my party right now. Yay! Alright, here we are on Scylla. Alright, so we're gonna have to run down there, get some primal glands, and then there's some more things over there, and then there's some more things over there. So Let's do this. Is any of these weapons... Okay, thunder is, and I got thunder equipped. Last I knew that the electrical weapons seem to wreak havoc on these robos. Bye, robot. Oh, okay. Yes, we're okay. We killed all the robots. What about this guy? Does this guy have anything? Yes, he had some energy cells. Alright, now we got some primals. Let's go with this weapon. Primals we want to kill are way over here. There we go, we got one pheromone gland. Alright. Go for pheromone gland number 2. Colonel Butterscotch.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Getaway sticks. Wanted to retire on the groundbreaker. One more job, I told myself. Never had any trouble with outlaws until now. I told them what they were hauling, but they shut off comms and opened fire again. They're shooting to wound. It's only a matter of time before this bird falls out of the sky. So I'm setting her down in hopes that we can broker some agreeable terms of surrender, even if it means my head. At least the crew gets a fighting chance. Can't shake the feeling that they were ready for me. Like they knew exactly which route I'd take. What a way to end a career. Well, that stinks for that guy. And that's all that's left of his ship, probably, is this little... Oh, got some stuff over here. Axe and some heavy ammo. And what we got on the inside here? We got a box. A dead outlaw. Okay. Another part of the ship, I believe. Dead ash primal. Some more loot containers. Sublight thug. Alright, let's go to the next let's avoid those primals. Let's go get our next victims.
Oh,
whoa.
This here's planet maker.
Oh, there he is. I say, where did he go? N-ray weakness? Nah. I'll pass.
Don't mess with the best.
Don't mess with the best. Don't mess with the best, mess with the rest. There we go. Got our final pheromone gland. Now we'll talk to
That
Nyoka.
queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait.
Either can I.
What's up?
Alright. Pick glands,
Outstanding.
please.
These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there.
Alright, sounds like a
Password to the
plan.
door is Charon.
Alright, let's do it.
We're one with the shadows, boss.
Yeah, sure.
Take him down.
Let's do this. I wonder if I should switch over to Felix quest real quick since we're here. Alright, so where do I gotta go for this Harlow character? Oh, looks like I gotta go back to the ship anyway for it. Okay, so let's go. Alright. Let's go over to this Arlo's base here. Grab Felix. And I'll take Nanoka with me to get this done. Oh, my weapon's getting kind of... Should be able to repair it right here. Yeah. There we go. All my stuff is repaired. Ooh, we got a Monarch machine here. What do they got? Chronofuel aggregator. We got a Mr. Power. Whisper Quiet Muzzler. Silver Tongue Kit. We're good.
There's a proper encampment. Might just be the sign.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Felix Millstone's with me. Clyde Harlow is expecting us. Easy, big guy. I'm just looking around. Through you if you push me. I'll go with that one.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
I'll put my gun sight on you too. All right.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Oh, it's fine. I'll do my own introductions. Divim, Harlow, Divim.
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for humor. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
So, tell me why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix, but neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Alright. You want to put him through a test and allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me. You expect me to just hand over my own crew? Go fuck yourself. Good luck. He's the least reliable crew on a ship called the Unreliable. I'll just go with you. I'll put him through a test.
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
Okie dokie. You can't control your own people, Harlow. What did this Trask do to deserve death? Or let's pretend I take care of your problem. What happens after that?
Then Felix will have done me a favor, and I will be grateful. I imagine we'll catch up on lost time, have a long talk about his future.
Do you ever get tired of pretending he doesn't already have a captain? Suppose that's fair. I never really needed him. What did this Trask do to deserve death? Or you can't control your own people, Harlow. I'll go that one.
We're not a band of common pirates, Captain. We are revolutionaries. I expect a certain degree of intestinal fortitude from my soldiers. Trask was a coward.
But what did he do to deserve
Ratted
death?
us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Alright. There's more to this than you're letting on.
Think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
Yep, I agree.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
Alright, I'm gonna leave. Alright, let's go get that done. Let's go to the Groundbreaker. I mean, I could probably end this whole entire revolution right now, here and now, because I got my own revolution going. Guys are nothing more than competition for a revolution. I'm already bringing one. That is big and better and grander. I should annihilate the competition. Alright, to the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Hooray! Hooray!
Rizzo's purple berry fudge. A soft sour candy purple berry flavored snack.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Alright, I'm looking for a guy named of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here. Are you Rosanna Trask? I'll go with Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
Looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Sure, Harlow's emblem. I'm on the level. He can ask Junley about me, or Harlow sent me to find him. I'll go with I'm on the level. You can ask Junley about me.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
I repaired the gunbreaker's radiators for her.
Yeah, the promenade doesn't feel like I'm walking the surface of Tartarus. So that was you, huh?
Yep.
Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Alright, I'm obliged. Thank you very much, ma'am. And I didn't have to use Harlow's metal either. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Oh, while I'm here, I should pick up that quest from Lilia that I passed down a while back. I didn't know if I wanted to go and slaughter a scientist that was working for the corporation.
Let me know when you're ready to get your hands dirty, Captain.
Always. Alright. Wanted me to kill Dr.
Chartrand is the
Chartrand.
crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Sounds messy, but I'll take the
This
job.
keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
You're crazy, lady. You're really, really crazy. Thinking it's aliens. Come on. Back to the reliable, to the unreliable. So I'm going to head over to Byzantium, and I am going to
A reminder to all crew members.
go after Chartrand. Yes, there's only one bathroom. I know.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Journal. We're going to do Chimerous / experiment. Do that quest real quick. And let's see. I'll take Ellie and Felix with me. All right, let's see here. Gotta go all the way up here, so I'm gonna go to the Estates District. Oh, it's the robot that I was hearing. It's like, what the heck is that? Thud, 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 thud.
No magazines, no posters, not a Rizzo's in sight. What a pile.
Yeah, he's a Rizzo's lover. I gotta figure out how to get down there. It's sealed. Oh, there's a terminal over here. Maybe this might have something to do with it. Laboratory access. Unseal entrance. Okay. I got nobody up here watching me. I'm gonna take whatever I can. Purple berry wine. Ooh, dark matter bar. Oh, it's not it. Ah, here we go. Yeah, he's a big Rizzo's fan. That's why I put him in a Rizzo's armor.
Smells like the med bays, only wealthier.
It smells like the
That's
med base,
far
only wealthier here.
What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you. I'm the one asking the questions. Your alien mind tricks won't fool me. I'll go with Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you. Or I'm going to be the one asking questions.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
Right. Came to... No, I'm going to say Lilia Hagen sent me to kill
If
you.
anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Leah runs sublight salvage on the Groundbreaker. Good boss. Bit of a live wire. Why would the board want you dead? Cut the distractions. I know all about your alien conspiracy. Why would the board want you dead?
But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you. I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
Yeah, she runs sublight savage
This is utter
or
nonsense.
salvage.
I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all your dirty secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Sublight took over the lab. Your human aquariums are probably just office decor. Lilia's orders to airlock your sleeping friends if I don't report in. Or let's see. Sublight took over the lab. Your human aquariums are probably just
Small
office decor.
consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
What were they trying to prove by experimenting on themselves?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
Talking about the food supply, aren't you?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
This is startling, but doesn't explain the research I found. Wait, you're telling me this was all about vegetables? I saw your presentation about this in Rockwell's office. Didn't look good. Do you always have corporate guards in your home? I'm going to say that I saw the presentation about this in Rockwell's office.
Then you know how desperate things are. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Adaptation didn't save your research team. All you have to show for it is a lab full of preserved colleagues. Or hold on, what about the aliens? I'm gonna go with... all you have it for is a lab full of preserved colleagues.
I was there. Thomas was the first to guess. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain.
Burned through a lot of valuable scientists, arrived at zero solutions. Surprised you don't have more support from the board. I'm gonna go with surprised.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't the Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon? Board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon. That's a hell of a story. Lily Hagen still wants me to kill you. I'll go with that one.
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
Board cover-ups? Vessels disappearing into the aether? Sounds like the work of aliens to me.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Well, that sucks. Okay. Colonists might get unruly if they realize there was only one boat or one boot on their neck. If the board's authority is vulnerable, that's a crisis waiting to unfold. Lily has sent me after a conspiracy, but it looks like I found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
So the board wants to adapt the entire population of
Once we can
Halcyon.
replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
I don't understand a word she said, but I don't like her tone one bit.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Alright, enough talk. Where do we go
You
from here?
came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
That is true. I'm gonna ask Ellie.
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
Yeah, and she might actually be useful when it comes to trying to figure out the food crisis. Maybe not necessarily resequencing human DNA, but maybe resequencing plant life, maybe, possibly. Last
You know how I
Felix.
feel, boss. If you're a cog in the corporate apparatus, your face is pretty much fair game. That's my motto.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
Okay, you know what? I think her mind might actually work good with Phineas, actually. Maybe she can look at things that Phineas hasn't looked at, you know, different angles. Who knows, she could probably even be a valuable asset to his research and the research of everybody else on the Hope. Once we get everybody thawed out. Let's have her
One on the
go.
wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
Okay, so in the future, try to stay away
What
from
kind
plans
of
to hack the
scientist would I
human
be if I
genome.
held to a promise like that? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Let's see. It's less work than hauling my corpse out of here?
Wrong answer.
They're on us.
Awesome. Is our scientist friend still alive? Yes, she is. Okay, good.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Well, he's got resources. I don't know if he can handle your weird Frankenstein experiment, but I'm sure things can work out. Ooh, what's down here? Kinda hoping I can take like the Raptidon posters and stuff. But ooh, I didn't realize the time, everybody. It is now 10:37. That'll be it for today's stream. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, follow. You know the drill there. If you if you guys watch a lot of YouTube and stuff like that and Twitch. But yeah, so I'll be back on the air. Not tomorrow, not because my kids are off of school tomorrow for Thanksgiving break. So I believe what, dear, is it next Monday? Next Monday. Yeah, next Monday they go back to school. So I'll be back, everybody, next Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time till 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so have a good night, everybody. Have a good day. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. Wednesday. Well, for me, it'd be like my kids come, like I said, they're off on Wednesday. So, have a good Thanksgiving on Thursday if you guys are in the States. And then have a good weekend. And then I'll see you guys all again next week, Monday. All right, guys. Until then, take it easy. And this is me signing off for now. Later, everybody.